Welcome back, one and all. We are playing Battle for Middle-earth. My name is DoubleV, and this is Osgiliath.
Jewel of Gondor is now but another battlefield in the war between shadow and light.
Well, surprisingly short intro by Gandalf there. We're about to jump into a cinematic, though. Very epic little cinematic there.
The city of Osgiliath is under siege. The brave soldiers of Gondor fight valiantly to hold back the enemy, but the bridge guards grow ever fewer. Strengthen the bridge garrisons, then cross the river and drive back the enemy.
Okay, so this mission is it's quite difficult actually. It's compromised into two parts, kind of. The first part is survival mode extraordinaire. The second part is, as you can see up in the left corner, we're getting reinforcements from Faramir in about well, 13 minutes from the start of the level. Until then, we have to make do with what we have here against the oncoming onslaught from Mordor, and it's not very easy, let me tell you. I actually had to try a couple of attempts here before I managed to nail it down, because it's very crucial in the start whether or not you manage to balance these few units that you have in the start in the right way. The south and the, as you can see, there are three bridges kind of, and then there's our base in the back middle, and I would say that the most exposed bridges are the central and the south bridges, and you can see it's really tough. I mean, this is a cave troll. A cave troll can usually take out quite a lot of units on its own, and here, you know, I don't really have that many units yet. I started building as soon as I could, and I'm kind of doing my best here, but it's still really difficult, and I'm just barely managing here. There's probably some way I could have maximized the efforts even more, but yeah, it's just about surviving for the first, well, let's say 4 or 5 minutes or something. Those are the really crucial ones, while you still build up a defense. You can also station your archers, like I'm doing here, in these towers that are located, well, mainly by the central bridge. I think the northern bridge as well, which makes them, you know, it garrisons them in the towers, so you don't have to, they don't take hits, and they're quite good because, as you might have noticed in my previous videos, the enemies in this game they have a tendency to really hate buildings, so they prefer attacking buildings than regular units almost. So the buildings can do some tanking for you. Okay, getting to a pretty good level here in the south at least. This is about where you want to be. You want to have like a bit of each. The slightly frustrating thing here is that occasionally the enemy will send in these units that just sort of, they stop for nothing, and as you can see here on both accounts, they're just going for my base here, ignoring my units, which is a bit strange, but it was a surprisingly effective tactic, I have to say.
Let us claim this field. Be still, archers! Swords! Our castle is under attack!
And yeah, so my buildings aren't really upgraded yet, so I don't have any defense there. Oh, and look, now there's trouble at all bridges, pretty much. Thankfully, the enemy ignorance helps me out a bit, in the central bridge at least. The northern bridge isn't that much of a hassle, there's not that many attacks there, but it's still, you shouldn't underestimate it, you still need units there.
Maintain order.
And yeah, I've ranted previously about the catapults in this game, or the trebuchets, that I don't really like them. They do a lot of friendly fire and stuff like that. It's the same thing here really. I don't really like them, and there I purposely try to get them to attack the units in the back, the furthest away from my own. Okay, so this level is taking place. It's actually not. I haven't played this game for many years now, but when I looked back at it and I remembered, okay, there's going to be an Osgiliath level. I thought, okay, well, it's going to be the one before Minas Tirith. You know, when Faramir has to, when they get attacked by the massive armies, like the orcs paddle across the rivers in boats. But no, this is actually we're still in the Two Towers storyline-wise here, which is slightly strange. Frodo and Sam aren't around anymore, and you would just think that, I don't know, I was a bit surprised that it was this Osgiliath battle that it was about, but oh well. We don't really get what I thought we were gonna get. That battle isn't really in the game, strangely enough.
We've improved the barracks. Soldier battalion standing by.
I do like the concept of an Osgiliath level though, and the whole concept of Osgiliath, I should say. I think is really cool, with a city that is on the very edge of the very frontier of battle, and Osgiliath used to be the capital of Gondor in ages past, but, well, it kind of isn't anymore, because with Mordor's growing influence, they had to retreat and focus their efforts on Minas Tirith instead, which was probably wise in hindsight.
The northern bridge is under attack! Hold steady!
Archers at the ready.
Finally getting able to build the tower guards here.
Foes. This way.
Yeah, as if we don't have enough to deal with here, we also get these catapults that are really difficult to do anything about unless you have cavalry, really, because they're at such a range that you can't really challenge them before they've damaged your units beyond recognition almost. So I decided to call in some help. These Rohirrim riders are very useful in just getting a bit of extra a boost to your unit's strength for a while, and they're great against the Mordor orcs and everything, so it's really useful.
Defenders of the White Tree, take this area.
And as you can see, my units are, you know, I had a stable amount of units by the southern bridge a while ago, but that was a while ago, and they are no more.
Gather your weapons! The northern bridge is under attack!
Leave no tracks. It's the enemy's encampment. Be on your guard, men. Keep up the pace.
And the middle is just constantly under attack here, pretty much. Ugh, what a terrible, terrible set of enemies there. Oh, and in the bottom left corner we're getting a bit of a cinematic with the Nazguls, because I rode across the bridge with my units, which activated the whole Nazgul sequence. So I don't think they usually attack you while you are on the other side, or on this side, the defensive side of the bridge. But once you go across, you'll have to deal with Nazguls occasionally coming down and grabbing your units, which is they're really cool, but they're not very good if you want to win. So. And yeah, I could build another camp there, I suppose, but that would cost 2,000 resources, which I don't really have right now. I need to devote all of my resource income to just building enough units. And yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here at the middle, so thankfully I realized that I do have some Rohirrim left. Those trolls are just really nice though, again, because I don't really... there's not really much I can do about them. They're really tough. There's nothing that's like excellent against them, except heroes. Heroes are great against them, but I don't have any at the moment. So yeah, this level is fun in that way. There's never like a breathing moment or so. You always have to like be on your guard and replenish your front lines. I really like that. I wish they would have made like a two-part Osgiliath almost, where the first part would be with Frodo and Sam, and you have like, I don't know, you have to hold out a certain time as well or something, and then this one, or like the latter one, would be right before Minas Tirith. To really get that, I'd really like to have... when I'm recording this, I've already played through Minas Tirith, and I would have liked some additional like sense of desperacy or so, or desperation, I should say. I would have really liked the whole like overwhelming aspect of it. I know it's not easy to do in a game from 2004, but it just would have been nice with a bit of a battle that you essentially lose. You know, you manage to get away, and that's the only real victory point, but you haven't won anything. You've just kind of prolonged the inevitable, and that's something I would have liked to feel after a level. Speaking of having those archers in the towers, I've been told that in the first edition of this game, once you had stationed archers in a tower or whatever, that you would pretty much they would be stuck there. You wouldn't be able to extract them. But apparently I have a later version of the game, so that's always good, because that would have been quite annoying, even though I don't think I do extract any units here, but still. It's kind of a basic feature of a game that you're able to use your units as intended. Oh well. Thankfully catapults are really sensitive to any kind of melee contact. That's very useful. A bit of a mouse chasing game there, just running around the ruins. It's really tough as well, because, you know, it's not like I've had any time to upgrade my units or anything, so I don't have even the basic upgrades for like the banner carrier upgrade or the armor upgrade or anything. Now I'm actually able to call in Faramir if I would like. However, I'm gonna be a bit, well, call it lame or smart, but I'm gonna wait for until I get 300 out of 300 population cap, so Faramir's increase will come at the latest amount of time, you know, just to maximize my amount of units, which will also, of course, be relevant for the continuation of my Gondor campaign here. So essentially the units that I keep or get to keep at the end, or I should say, the units that survive by the end of this level, I get to keep. So it's the same as in all the other levels, basically. So that will, of course, greatly increase your chances at Minas Tirith. Well, looks like the lines have stabilized quite a lot, so I think I'll be able to reach the population cap without much problems here.
Archers, this way!
The northern bridge is under attack! The new upgrade is ready! Stay sharp! The southern bridge is under attack! Get them! Press on!
Maintain order!
Cut them to
Form
pieces!
lines!
Back away!
Watch for the enemy! Watch for the enemy! Keep them off balance, our guards!
Kill them all!
Be on your guard, men! Be on your
And
guard
yeah, I was
now.
kind of contemplating building a camp again, but then I realized again that, nah, it's not really worth it.
Set your weapons! Steel yourselves!
Riders of the mark! Press on! Cha!
Keep on your guard! Those archers at the ready!
The northern bridge is under attack!
We guard the white tower!
Southern bridge is under attack!
Maintain order!
Kill them all!
Defenders of the white tree!
Everything!
Let us claim this field! Keep them off balance!
I carry the banner for Gondor.
Slay them!
Don't let them advance!
Our guards! Lock your shields together!
Again, a bit fiddly with the whole manually having to change your shield formation on and off there, but it works. But yeah, as long as you can sort of get up a few tower guards and a few archers, that's always going to be so good that there won't be much that will be able to counter that in the long run anyway.
Kill them! The northern bridge is under attack! Hold steady!
Well, I say that and they're doing quite a good job of handling my archers here, but oh well.
Swords! Archers at the ready! Lock your shields together! Keep a lookout! We guard the white tower! Watch for the enemy! Tower guards! Ready your weapons! Defenders of the white tree! Keep
I
on
carry
your
the
guard!
banner for Gondor.
Steel yourselves! Forge ahead! Keep right! Our guard! Ready your weapons! Ready your weapons! Slay them! Enemies upon us, men! Those at the ready!
northern bridge is under attack!
Defenders of the white
Slay them
tree!
all!
Keep a lookout! Keep together!
I think the tower guards, their shields are a bit too... They're very undetailed. I don't know, I would have liked a white tree or something on them. They look like just big sort of serving plates or something at the moment. Silver serving plates or something.
Southern bridge is under attack!
The enemy is upon us, men!
Keep those boulders ready!
Ugh, trebuchets. Away with you. I usually try to, or you know, I usually bench them, so to say, to use a sports term. Just try to
Steel yourselves!
put them in the background, make them feel miserable about themselves, question their existence, stuff like that. Alright, so let's just call in Faramir.
Captain Faramir and his army have arrived.
It's the enemy! Take cover, men!
A nice little reinforcement cinematic there as well.
Attack! Hold steady!
I always feel like there's never a time that you realize how many units you have
Together!
quite as like this when you're getting like a reinforcing unit. I mean, Faramir's army here looks massive, but I didn't really feel like that when I had it myself. It's just a huge amount of units.
Ready yourselves! This way!
And I'm very happy with that. This army as well, like the composition of it, how many archers I have and so on. So as you can see on the population cap I have yeah, about 575, so almost double of what I would have had, so to say.
Well done there. Make ready! Let's cross the river and drive this filth from our lands. Come on, soldiers!
I'm getting so many units here that I'm put out at a complex. Like, where do I put all these units? I have so many units. And obviously the goal is to destroy all the Mordor forces. So eventually I do have to cross this freaking bridge.
I carry the banner for Gondor. Arrow ready.
We're attacking!
This way.
Destroy everything!
Marchmen!
Prepare for battle! Be on guard! Soldiers!
Ready your weapons.
Make ready! Keep going!
Never really having much time during this level where I'm like, oh, I have so much money. Always at a shortage, it seems.
Defenders of the White Tree! He's under attack! Forge ahead! Drive them back! Steel yourselves! Maintain order!
The northern bridge is under attack!
Maintain order!
Faramir is level 4 now, as you can see, so that will put him in quite a good position. Not as good as Eomer, who is like level 7 or something by now, because we haven't used Faramir as much. But still, it puts him about the same level as Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas, I think.
Be calm.
I like saying that. Aragorn. It's how Legolas says it during mainly the Two Towers, I think. Legolas was really weird in that movie. Or should I say Orlando Bloom? I think I'll just say Legolas.
Ready yourselves! Go forth!
My Faramir units really make my my Osgiliath units seem a bit less impressive. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the swordsmen, they have their shield with a white tree. Why couldn't the tower guards have something similar? Would have looked really cool.
Maintain order! Take this area!
Tower guards, by the way, they kind of remind me of in Star Wars, the Emperor Palpatine in the older movies have these bodyguards dressed in red, who are also equipped with some kind of spear, obviously a bit of a more modern, or halberd, I guess I should say. And it's the same in the Return of the King, actually. They're all silent and stuff, and I guess you can see them as kind of the bodyguards of Denethor, which is also almost an Emperor character, even though he's just a steward, but still. Never really thought of that similarity before.
Make haste! Hey, it's the enemy! They're here! Make haste! Let us claim this field!
Riders!
Okay, so I'm pushing my attack here from the south, because I think it's the easiest way, really.
Maintain order!
Oh, Nazgûl.
Shields together!
Yeah, so the Nazgûls are really nasty. They can almost, they're so durable against your units. Look, he's just owning them, even though they can stand up after a while, but still. They're not invincible though, but they are really, really powerful. Oops, hit my mic there. Once you kill the Nazguls, I think they tend to take about... They respawn really quickly, just like in the movies. But I think they're down for something like 3-4 minutes or something.
Keep ranks. Quickly now.
Ready yourselves.
Slightly chickening out there on my advance across the bridge.
Their will.
The northern bridge is
Defenders
under
of the
attack.
white tree. Hold together, men. Keep firing, men. Let them have
Watch
it,
out
men.
for the horses.
Again, it's so nasty defending, or attacking bases I should say, because they defend so well with their arrows. If you have like my horse units there, my mounted units, they're just dying like flies,
Back away.
because their rate of fire is so fast.
Under attack. Watch for the enemy. Order.
Riders.
Hit your targets, men. Stay focused. Our guard. Moves.
I'll carry the banner for
Don't let
Gondor.
them any further. Look! Defenders of the white tree.
Alright, well, we have the Nazgul scream again, somewhere.
The enemy's upon us.
I'm not sure if that's the same Nazgul.
Steel yourselves.
Never shall they return. There are
Take
two
this
more
area.
enemy camps to
Defenders of the
destroy.
white tree.
Oh yeah, so there's 3 bases in total, and we've destroyed 1. So that says a bit about...
Claim these lands.
This level is just basically really long. Takes a long time to complete.
We're attacking! Filthy beasts! We've improved the smithy. Take this area. Defenders of the white tree. Maintain range! Steel
Getting
yourselves.
attacked from 2 directions here, and then getting caught with
Keep on your guard. Let us claim this
tower
field.
guards with shield formation up on the wrong side, so to say.
Our castle is under attack!
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't actually notice this when I played through it the first time, but if you can see my base on the minimap, it's getting attacked actually by a Nazgul, so apparently they did respawn again or something, or I don't know if it's the same, but it is a Nazgul there, but it ends up getting killed at some point at least.
The enemy.
Oh, stupid trolls.
Right forward.
Just killing my units.
To the ground. Write them down.
Our forces are under attack!
Be alert. Guard this area.
Keep on your guard.
Down upon them. Forward.
Defenders of the white tree. Keep those shields up. Destroy this structure.
Battle awaits. Leave none standing.
Defenders of the white tree. They are attacking the
Did you hear something? Keep a lookout.
Our guard. Steel yourselves.
Another difficult thing with this level is that you don't really have that many
Let them have it, man. Shields, man. Your weapons.
healing possibilities, because usually on a regular map, so to say, you would get base camps where you could make, like on the Crossroads map, I made a sort of camp with a healing well and stuff like that, which is very useful as kind of a breathing space for your units to just regain energy and everything. But can't really do that on this level. So you have to be very patient in order to not lose all your units, basically.
Let's go now.
Defenders of the white tree.
The Nazgul has been killed.
Oh yeah, and just as I noticed the Nazgul, he gets killed. Which is surprising, I have to say. I figured he would have taken a lot of hits from my buildings, but I don't think it was too difficult for him. And just a lot of trolls here, just completely wrecking havoc on my melee units there. Thankfully my archer units have a pretty good...
Watch for the enemy.
They know their stuff.
Move into them. Defenders of the white tree. Watch your blade. Keep on your guard. Leave it in ruins. Maintain range. Tower guard. Die, foul.
There's just a selected few survivors. But they did do a hell of a job, because now there aren't that many cave trolls left to deal with, which is the main hazard again.
Ready your weapons. Steel yourselves.
We must be vigilant. These paths shall remain
Defenders of
safe.
the white tree.
Faramir is a really good hero. He, I think he's a lot better than... I mean, ranged heroes in every RTS game are always superb,
We're under attack.
because they're just able to deal out lots of damage while not taking that much damage. So it's just
We will protect these
win-win
lands.
kind of. I like how the units sort of automatically get into this formation deal when you have many units at one time.
Prepare for battle.
Even though they're kind of a
Swords.
weird formation because my archers are going first and head on.
We will protect these
The
lands.
enemy is upon us, men.
Knights of Minas Tirith.
We will protect these lands. These paths shall remain
Ugh,
safe.
nasty
Rally
business
together,
with 2
knights.
catapults.
We must withdraw.
And I think it's safe to say that we can have these units cross the bridge.
We will protect these lands. We mustn't let them close.
I will do what I can.
Watch it.
I mean, that is very nice. Faramir's able to take out half the HP of the troll.
We must be vigilant.
Just look at that. Just while dying, just really injuring my units. And they're very upgraded units as well.
Defenders of the white tree.
The northern bridge is under attack.
Maintain order. Keep on your guard. Watch
Starting
for
to
the enemy.
notice here that I have a bit of extra resources left to do stuff with, so doing kind of last minute upgrades, as it were.
Ready your weapons. They have
Carry the
attacked.
banner for Gondor.
Watch for the enemy. Lock your Keep on your guard. Together. Bring down its walls.
That ability that I used there, I used it earlier as well. It's basically a bit of a AoE stun. I don't fully know how it works, but basically the stuff on your screen mainly, the enemies on your screen get stunned or unable to do something. I wouldn't call it a stun, but just like a... Well, I guess it is a stun. Oh well. It's quite useful when you have like a lot of units, like I had there, and you kind of want to minimize, for me especially, minimize damage. Just the damage that you take.
Ready your weapons.
So we started off with 575 population cap,
Hold your head. March, men.
which when Faramir's units came, which was very good, and now we're down to roughly 400, so that's not as good, but it's still a whole lot better.
Archers. Ready your weapons. Watch for the enemy. Keep on your guard. Stay sharp. Keep on your guard. March, men.
Yeah, doing kind of a deliberate
Tower guard. People look out.
hold here with the
It's the enemy.
destruction of that base. Just want to get some more units upgraded. Although I don't really have the financial means to anyway.
We mustn't let them close. Be alert.
Yeah, 411. That's okay. That's okay.
Steady. Ready your weapons. They are gone from these lands.
The enemy is retreating. Victory is
Hooray!
The enemies have fallen.
So we managed to complete Osgiliath, and Oh, we get a bit of a cinematic here. Uh-oh, trouble's brewing. I liked how some of those siege towers were kind of like driven sideways almost. I think it's a good idea to kind of push them through flat surfaces and not sort of the rocky landscape you had there. But oh well, who am I to judge orc abilities? So yeah, this was Osgiliath, and the next time we will be dealing with Shelob's Lair. Yes, that's a bit of a weird one. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching.
The journey of the One Ring grows perilous. With the wretched Gollum as their guide, Frodo and Sam must find